Join me as I dive into a crazy thought experiment. What would happen if the US completely fell apart as a nation? Let's see if I can map out a survival plan for that scenario. The United States is not just any country, it's been the backbone of global politics, economics, and security for decades. Now imagine if one day that foundation starts to shake. The dollar weakens, institutions lose stability, alliances fade, and inside the borders, confusion and division spread rapidly. First, let's explore how this breakdown could happen. An economic meltdown is one possibility. Overwhelming debt, inflation, rising inflation, formation, a sudden loss of confidence in the currency and banking, instability. Politically extreme divisions, unrest, and weakened federal authority could cause states to drift apart. Add natural disasters, shortages, or even an external shock, and the system feels like it's under extreme pressure. When things start unraveling, step one is local survival. Cities could face disruptions like energy shortages, supply chain breakdowns, and limited public services. Rural areas might feel more stable at first. Communities would need self-reliance, homegrown food, alternative energy, and local trade systems. People would depend more on trust networks than ideology. Next comes the regional power shift. Without a strong central structure, coalitions may form like a Pacific Alliance, a Northeastern Union, or a Southern coalition. Globally, other nations would quickly step in to fill the leadership gap. The world order would no longer look the same, as new partnerships, trade systems, and rivalries emerge. Then comes the currency and economy shift. The US dollar, long the global standard, could lose its central role. Local currencies, crypto and barter could take over. Trade would fragment. Some countries highly dependent on the US might suffer, while others could rise. Military and defense systems would also feel the strain. Bases, alliances, and command structures could weaken, and groups may start to act independently. Global organizations like NATO or the UN would need to adapt quickly to the new reality. But even in this chaos, there's space for renewal. New systems, fresh constitutions, and more localized governance could be born. The US might rebuild stronger or evolve into smaller, more flexible states. Perhaps values or regions will define future alliances, not just geography. So what's your survival plan in this kind of scenario? It all starts with awareness, securing the basics, building community ties, and staying adaptable. If America ever faced such a challenge, life would never be the same, but from the ruins, a new blueprint could emerge, something more resilient, something more human.